Welcome back to episode 2 of getting to $100,000 a month. Every video I share my progress on the companies that I'm building, the business growth, my personal growth this week. If you're expecting a high dopamine TikTok video, go back to TikTok. This is very low dopamine informative video. All right, let's jump right in. Now it's the third week in Bangkok and I'm absolutely thriving again. This city just helps you grow. Literally. The weather still sucks, as you can see, but honestly, it's good. You can stay indoors, you can work, and you can take a taxi anywhere. I actually just started looking for condos here in Bangkok for renting long-term as well, not only month on month, but even maybe a year. Now, this week, we crossed a very significant milestone of 10K a month. This took now 5 months to get here, definitely longer than I expected it to be with the new business. But that's usually the thing. If you see Elon Musk promising some feature for Tesla, he says this is going to be out next year and then it takes 5 years. So I take it. Now this week I had 16 potential meetings with clients from solopreneurs to $150 million a year companies. And I closed 2 major deals from the week before, even where I had less meetings. And we're now at 10K a month. So I expect to close a lot of these potential deals in the next few weeks of the meetings that I had this week. This was really an abnormal week. Like I have never had this many sales meetings, I think, in my life. So yeah, this is the business growth of Set3i, my software company. All right, let's get to the personal brand growth. On YouTube, we're now at 5,800 subscribers. We gained 300 subscribers in the entirety of July so far from just one upload. That's definitely not enough, Timo. We gotta ramp that up. It was a day in a life video. These videos you guys seem to enjoy because they always do pretty well. So if you haven't seen that, that's a more high dopamine video. Go watch that somewhere. In the video description will be a link to that. On Instagram, we're at 28.6K. Still a few new followers coming in from the Bangkok content I pushed out in the last few months, but I'm still figuring out what kind of content I should put on the short form. Should I lean towards more Bangkok content, for example, or go more towards the business content side, or even a mix of both. I know the Bangkok content just goes viral like very, very easily. I got like millions of views there on the last reels that I published because people are just interested in moving to Thailand. But it doesn't support so much my mission of helping people becoming entrepreneurs. So I will still see about that, maybe a mix of both. Lesson learned this month, 10K a month is nice, but it's actually not that much. And it's actually quite unemotional to get here. Like the most emotions you definitely have when you close your very first customer. I still remember this as if it was yesterday. It was a British guy wiring us 500 euros in the middle of February. And I was like, I was out of this world. I was like, this is it. This is it. But no matter where you are, if you're at 500 euros a month, if you're at 1K a month, if you're at 10K a month, do not get stuck here. Now you need to double down. Now it's about not losing customers. So making your product or service better, doubling down on marketing, creating case studies from your existing clients, and then just pump marketing. And that's the goal for the next 5 months from now. I don't think about weeks anymore. I think now in months and longer term, because that just makes you crazy. Because week over week, your revenue can fluctuate a lot, even month over month. It could be that in the next month, the revenue goes down again, which is totally fine. Business goes like this in waves. So I'm less emotional about that. I just know you get out what you put in. Honest update, routines are completely irrelevant. Here in Bangkok, I have an awful routine right now. I go to bed at like 3 a.m. in the morning. I go sometimes out with people. I play a lot of sports. I do still work a lot, but I don't work so much in the morning right now. I work at night sometimes because I also have clients from LA, San Francisco time. So I need to be awake then. And it doesn't feel good all the time, but the results speak for themselves. Like your routine actually doesn't matter. The truth is, successful people sacrifice a certain time of their life to just outperform other people. I've never seen a successful person that is successful because they meditate 30 minutes in the morning, they go to the sauna, they go to the ice bath, they journal, they take a walk with their dog, and then they start working 3 hours later. I have never seen this. I've never heard someone saying, that is the reason I am hyper successful. Big win this week was closing a 4.5K a month client. I know that 4 months ago I was even afraid to charge $500 a month for our software product, but I realized the value is just so huge for businesses. You don't charge based on what is your cost or whatever. You charge based on the value that you bring to them. And you also have to find the right businesses to work with. You don't want to work with solopreneurs, like one-man businesses that maybe can spend $200 a month on your business. No, you want to work with the bigger ones. It takes longer, but it's worth it. Now, question of the week for you. I was pretty afraid to fail with this business as well. I mean, it still is very new. It still can fluctuate. But if you weren't afraid to fail, what would you start this week? All right, I'm ending this video with this question. Have a great rest of your Sunday and see you in the next episode. Peace.